Okay, this is a catastrophe. Is this? Oh God! I'll be with you shortly, folks. Enjoy the music. I'll be with you, literally, 2 minutes. As professional as ever. How have you all been anyway? Can't even see this chat. This is how well this is going. Oh Lord. I can't even. I'm trying to mute my microphone. It's not working. So I'm just finishing off something. Something's cropped up literally right before the stream that I'm trying to sort out, and I'm literally 90% there. So just give me another 2 minutes, and we'll press on with Elquist Adventures. Right, folks, let's crack on. Hello! I'm on. Bloody hell, it's typical, that, isn't it? It's typical. You're just about to sit down. Oh, it's the same situation again with the glasses. Oh, it always happens. Anyway, yes. So, good to see you all this evening. Good to see you. Anybody that's new watching, there's not probably anybody new that's watching, but I do notice a new name there. This isn't always the situation. Occasionally there is a degree of professionalism to what I do. It's not much, but there's some. There's some. I'm only 20 minutes late. How was the film? Right, well, do you know what? We're going to have about a 5-minute session of talking, maybe 10 minutes of me talking and interacting, and then we'll press on with the game. We have to pause it though because I've got some buffs active. Okay, so where to start? I wasn't supposed to be streaming this evening. I went out to a friend's house to play some tabletop gaming. I haven't seen them for ages. So a full day. Got there for about 10:15, doing it until 5. Tabletop gaming. Played some BattleTech. Played some Cutthroat Caverns. Don't know if these ring a bell with anybody, but anyway, we had a great time. Really enjoyed it. Lots of snacks, lots of food on the go, some good catch-up and some good tabletop session. So, because I was in a tabletop kind of mood, I thought, oh, interesting. I was supposed to be going out this evening to see a friend, but she's not back from London today. She couldn't make it back in time. So I thought, right, I'm in a tabletop mood. I've been playing some tabletop gaming. I've been rolling some dice on the table. I'll play some Pathfinder this evening. Go from one tabletop to a virtual tabletop. Seemed like it was the perfect transition. So that's why I'm here, last minute, because I thought I could either record some Pathfinder sessions or I could play a session live. Because I just uploaded a session of Pathfinder literally about an hour ago, which was scheduled. So I thought, no, bugger it, I'll have a live session. We'll do some tabletopping together, because I'm in a tabletop frame of mind right now. So that's why I'm here. Anyway, so apparently before the stream's supposed to start, boof, I get a message. Something to sort out. I'm thinking, for God's sake, typical, I'm about to start streaming in 5 minutes. So anyway, I've sorted the mess out. We're all happy. How are the rolls? Do you know what? This is the thing. The rolls were very good. I was rolling pretty good. Especially in BattleTech. In the Cutthroat Caverns, there's no rolls, no dice. But in BattleTech, we had a bit of a taster session of BattleTech. And I've even heard of the game before. I've never played it before. Apparently it's on a computer game as well, BattleTech. Anyway, it was good fun. These big mechs. There was 4 of us, big mechs. We all picked a corner. We all had we all started attacking each other. Just a bit of a battle royale, just to get us used to the system, the rules system. And my rolls were pretty good. I rolled some pretty decent rolls. I'm thinking, I kept thinking to myself, why can't I roll like this in Pathfinder? What's going on? Anyway, so the dice gods were smiling on me in the real life tabletop session. So maybe we can continue that into the game. Who knows? So no, I've not spent all my luck. Let's not think like that. Let's think positive thoughts. The luck factor is going to continue on now. So that was good fun, and it's because I didn't have Chris looking over my shoulder. You know what I mean? Cursing me. So anyway, so that was that. Right. How's my week been? I've had a good week, really a positive week. Quite enjoyed it. It's not been too busy this week, actually, to be fair. Next week it's going to be a little bit busier. I had a bombshell dropped to me at work on Friday, which is going to increase my workload a little bit. I've been allocated a problem person to deal with, to manage, for the next 3 months or so. It's like, yeah, you can have this person because you're the only person available to manage them. I'm like, what? Oh my God. Why me? What have I done to upset somebody this morning? I thought, went into the office yesterday, which was a Friday. Never go in the office on the Friday, but I went in yesterday because I had to do, because I didn't go in on the Thursday like I intended because it was raining and I couldn't be bothered. So I went in yesterday. That was the first email I woke up to, that bad news. I thought, what the hell have I done to upset somebody? Anyway, so that's happening, which means I need to go to Birmingham in 2 weeks' time to see this individual. So that's an extra 2 days travelling. I'm going to London next week for a meeting, so that's 2 days taken out of my day. I'm managing a group of 8 trainees. They're going to start taking their first cases in a couple of weeks, so that's going to up my busyness. So I'm on the precipice of being extremely busy at work. So we'll see what happens when we get to that stage. Anyway, so that's work out of the way. So this week, not so bad. As of next week onwards, don't ask me, because I'm probably going to be very busy and very stressed. Anyway, the film. I watched Dumbledore's Secrets of Dumbledore, Fantastic Beasts thing yesterday in the cinema. First time I've been to the cinema in just about 2.5 years. I'm part of the Civil Service Sports and Social Club, which means you get discounted cinema tickets as part of your membership. So I paid a grand total of £4, 4 whole pounds, to watch a film in the cinema. You'll find a cinema ticket for £4 anyway, you won't find it. So I was extremely happy, took my own snacks in a Tesco's carrier bag. Typical Yorkshireman. I got my Pringles, I got my chocolate Smarties, little mini eggs, and I made a dilute bottle of squash, put it in my little carrier bag, walked into the cinema with that. Because I'm not paying the cinema's prices for snacks, are you having a laugh? I'm paid £4 for my ticket and that's all I'm paying. Money saving tips, I tell you. So I walked in with my little carrier bag of goodies and I watched the film. And I really enjoyed the film. I mean, I've not seen any reviews of it, but I, personally, it was a bit slow in bits, but I actually thought that Jude Law did a good job as Dumbledore, as a younger Dumbledore. And I'm quite happy that in the film you actually got a sense, because there's only 1 or 2 glimpses in the films of Harry Potter. There's only a couple of glimpses of Dumbledore's true power. Like everybody's like, oh, Dumbledore's a very powerful wizard, and it's the only one that you know who's afraid of. But you didn't see too much of that, right? You didn't see too much of that in the films. Harry Potter films. There's a little bit more of it in the books, I would say. But anyway, so in the film, I actually thought that they did a good job of actually portraying Dumbledore's actual true, even at that younger age that he is at the moment, his true power. A very powerful wizard. A couple of really good fights in there, little duels and stuff. And it was like, oh yeah, I quite like that. I quite like this. So that was quite cool. I won't spoil it for you in case you want to watch it, but I quite enjoyed it anyway. Maybe it's just because I haven't been to the cinema for so long. The whole experience, I haven't been to the local cinema, The View, for 2.5 years, and they've got recliners now. And you've got like a little aeroplane-style table which you can fold in with a cup holder and a space to put all your snacks. So I've tipped myself back in my recliner, had all my food on my table, and all that was missing was a blanket to cover myself up. And I could have just been in right here with my feet on the desk and watching a video on YouTube. So it was really, really good fun. I quite enjoyed that, in fact. I have to go to the cinema more often. So that was that. Anyway, there you go. How long a bit? It's now 8 o'clock. We'll start playing the game. Anyway, I'm drinking some rum this evening too, because I would have been drinking rum with my friend. So just because she can't make it back doesn't mean that I should halt my festivities, does it? No, it doesn't. So cheers. Oliver Masucci plays a... Who's Oliver Masucci? Who's he? I don't know. I never recognise that name. Who did he play? Do you know who he played? Anyway, so that's that. Was there anything else I need to update you with before we crack on? I don't think so. Right, so, I don't know if you noticed, but the last recorded session, if you had time to watch it before the stream, which most of you probably haven't, but we ended the last session kind of abruptly. There was no outro, it was just faded out. Do you know why I faded it out? Because I got to a part where I got disturbed for like the 3rd time during that particular video, and I muted my microphone to deal with the disturbance, and guess what happened? I forgot to unmute myself again. So the last 10 minutes of the last session, I cut it out completely rather than sit there in silence again. So basically, I've not done a great deal. We may have ended the last session. I can't quite remember where we ended the last session. I think we may have ended the session having defeated the... I can't remember. But anyway, Vogel. Who's Vogel? I don't know who Vogel is. Is he was he the black guy? No? Vogel. I watched it yesterday. I didn't pay attention to names. Anyway, so I can't remember exactly where we left off last time because I cut it short, but basically we may have ended after speaking with this guy roughly around about there, but since then I've defeated a couple of tree ants here, and I've also... Oh, so I did that on camera. Right, so I defeated the tree ants, and then I cut it out. After the tree ants, there were 2 giant slugs down here. I defeated the giant slugs. So they're defeated too, and then we ended the session round about here, just about to explore this bottom lower right hand corner of the map, where I am convinced, I could be wrong, but I am convinced this must be where the tree of death is. There's all poisonous, swampy stuff around here. It's got to be here. If it's not, then it's probably off in a little maybe offshoot map area, but we'll explore this lower area very shortly, and we'll see if that is exactly where we need to be. I have a couple of buffs up which are timed. I've got delay poison, and I've got protection from acid, which is from the slugs, because the slugs spit acid at you. So I protected myself against the acid. I protected myself against poison because this purple stuff is poison, and I walked through it with Elquist and took constitution damage. There's a well to finish off, which we'll do after we've defeated the tree. Oh, Vogel, yes, him. Oh, yeah, he was pretty good, actually, yeah. The guy that took the easy path. Yeah, him. He got his comeuppance. But anyway. Right, so I'm kind of thinking the tree is down here. Should we buff ourselves? But what if it's not down here and we've buffed ourselves and we've wasted our buff? So we'll do it without buffing ourselves, which is a recipe for disaster. Unless we can see the tree in stealth mode without triggering a dialogue. Okay, there's 2 bodies there. There's 2 bodies right there, which indicates to me this is a dangerous little area, probably where a tree of death is, but hey, we're still not buffing. Is there a tree here? Is there a tree here? If I just get a glimpse of a tree. Ah! Level 16! Okay, so we've got a Scythe Tree. We've got a Scythe Tree, which means we're going to buff right now. Let's not go any further forward, because the Scythe Tree is here. So we've got very fortunate that we've not triggered a dialogue. So time to buff ourselves to high heaven, starting with Elquist. So Elquist is going to cast, these are all 1 minute casts. So he's going to cast none of these for now, so he's fine for the time being. Valerie's going to drink that. That's a long casting kind of buff thing, constitution, and then these are all 1 turn. Apart from that, which is 1 minute. Right, this is 3 minutes, so we'll drink that in a second. And Mary's got a couple of 1 minute potions, and she's also going to cast shield on herself. Shield of Faith, which lasts for 1 minute. Oh, really? Well, she's only level 1 in Inquisitor, so perhaps that's why it would have made sense to just drink potions instead then and cast Divine Favour on self, which lasts for 1 minute as well. Okay, so we'll cancel that off. No more casting for you. Instead, we're going to cast Heroism with Lindsay, which lasts for 10 minutes per level. Quite a long casting buff. Gives us +2 to our attack rolls. Definitely on Valerie, because she's got a fire sword. This thing's weak to fire, so Valerie gets a bit of that. Okay, and then so will Amiri, because she hits hard. And she's got slashing damage, which is the only type of damage that this thing is not damage reduction to. So 2 slashes given that. He does pointy damage. Lindsay, everybody else does everybody else does pointy damage. So that's fine. Okay, that's Lindsay done, and we'll cast Inspiring Courage before the fight starts. Don't let me forget that one. Right, Fang on Beast. Magic Fang on Beast. We've also cast Mage Armor on Beast for the fight with the slugs, so that the Beast has some decent-ish AC right now. Hurricane bow's 1 minute per level. How did we get that? I can't remember. We might be level 1 with that. Cast that first. Dexterity, pop that. Right. Bless is quite a long cast. Archon's Aura 2. Okay, lovely. Right, 1 minute casts now. So we'll go with Shield first. Then we'll go with Potion of Enlarged Person with there. We've got Shield here. No, we start with Blur first, sorry. Blur. Shield. Enlarged Person. Shield. Enlarged Person. Done. Lindsay. Hang Fire. You. Hurricane Bow. Very good. You. Bless has been cast. Everything else is... Oh, yeah. Summon Undead. Summon Undead. Maybe we should have summoned the Undead first so that they get advantage of the buffs. I don't know. We'll see. And then fight defensively as well, because you're not going to be using too much of your bow. So to give you extra AC that you need to survive in case she's got some kind of ranged AoE-based attacks. Right. I'm going to save that under a different save slot after all that, because I don't wish to do that again. Save. I keep meaning to check out that mod where you can save your buffs and do it with like one button press, because it is quite a chore, isn't it? Right, so we're buffed up. Final thing is Lindsay. I always forget this one.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Casting that. Right, we are buffed as much as we are going to get. So, oh, yep. Go forward with Valerie. No, let's not do that. Let's just get out of stealth quickly. We're on times here. We're on timers. Hello? Move forward. We're off. We could have done with shooting it first to get the surprise attack round, but hey. Lindsay, this thing is immune to a lot of things. Let's check it out. Got quite a high strength, it's going to hit hard. AC is moderate, it's not necessarily massively high, so we should be able to hit it quite nicely. Hit points, 152 is not a lot of hit points. It's quite low, in fact, to be fair. Reflex and will saves are its lowest. Mind affecting, poison, charm, stunned, polymorph, anything that kind of can't debilitate it. A hideous sadistic plant known as a Scythe Tree. Oh yes, it's intelligent, but just uses its intelligence to devise new and cruel methods to torment its food. Okay, well, we're not having it, I'm afraid. We're not having it. I don't know if it can cast any fear-based effects, because I'm kind of tempted to do remove fear, but we'll see. We'll forego that. I think we are actually. No, we're not. We've not got it surprised. How many damage? 1 sneak attack damage. The skeletons are moving in. This could be really good for us. The animate dead could really distract it. This could be a good thing. I mean, I'm kind of thinking this might be a bit overkill. This could be overkill, this, but it's better to be safe than dead. We may have over-prepared for this little situation. But hey. Right, okay, so next up, I kind of want to cast Bane. Will Bane hit? No. In fact, let's not cast Bane. Let's hit it with fire. How about a controlled fireball? Yes. Seems like the perfect way. And doesn't hit friendly characters. Will it hit neutral characters? No. It made its reflex save. 11 damage. Okay, fine. Valerie with her flaming sword. Off you pop, my dear. Do your stuff. Quite good. Right, Acundio. Even with the damage reduction, he's probably still going to give this thing some grief.
I grant you death.
3 misses. He's going to give this thing some grief. He's got something in his eye. What the hell? Would you care to refine your aim, sir? That was pathetic. Right, we'll move Poochie in closer. We'll move Poochie in round the flank. Hello, Shelley. Good evening, sir. Right, Elquist, likewise. Just going to move in round the flanks. How much did I miss? You missed me being late. You missed me rambling on for 10 minutes about nothing to do with the game. We started playing the game at 8 o'clock. So you've missed 9 minutes of action. And that 9 minutes was me buffing up. So technically speaking, you've missed nothing. Right, Amiri. Going in. 30 damage. Oh, look at that! I think we've over-egged the pudding here. I think we've overestimated the power of this tree. We've buffed ourselves to high heaven, prepared for this fight, and it can't even hit a skeleton, and it's only got 150 hit points. I feel like we've over-prepared. But hey, here we are. Watching you, Batman, we went out for dinner. Oh, that sounds absolutely fantastic. Glad you had a good time. Right, more fire. Fireball. Fireball, fire die. Let's not hit our own characters though, yeah? Cast it about there, please. You can't cast it there. Why not? Because it's done the little glitch thing. Look at that. It's glitched. It's glitched again. Has it glitched? No actions left this turn. This has happened before. Right, anyway. Valerie. Smack this thing with flaming death.
Let us strike as one.
Acundio. We'd appreciate it if you could hit it at least once this time. Alright? Jesus Christ almighty. I anticipated this tree being like a really, really, really dangerous thing. Right? I think those owlbears are more dangerous than it. Right, I need a wee. I'll be back in 2 seconds, and then we shall see what that's done for us. Caught up in my wishing well. Righty-ho. Go deal with the well while we've still got buffs on. I completely agree. So what's happened here? We've taken down the Tree of Death. Gnarled branches. And now our leader can add yet another title to his list of achievements. Bravest woodcutter in the country. Indeed, we've chopped down a tree. I mean, the stories that we can tell. What did you do with your time? Well, we chopped down a tree. It was fantastic. Right, I'm trying to pause this as often as possible to preserve the duration of our buffs. So really needing to be very careful not to expend them. Old wedding ring. Why was it hanging on the Scythe Tree's branch? And Naitar's letter. Let's have a look at that. My beloved Calitropsia. Okay. Every day I spend without you seems to drag on forever. The only thing left to do is to think of our coming wedding. Only you know how I long for this day to finally come. Each time I close my eyes, I see us together. I see happy guests and tables set out for a feast. I smell the fragrance of flowers and fine cuisine. I hear the cheerful music. I feel your touch as we whirl in dance. But even these dreams pale in comparison to the mere thought of the eternity we'll spend together. I shall love you forever, even after death, in every life after this one and across all of creation. Only one thing disturbs my happiness. Do you know that someone tried to interfere with our wedding? My former groom, Dorsey, has talked Father into trying to disrupt the ceremony. Picture this. Father took it into his head that since he is a headman of our village, he can decide my fate. But don't you worry, my love, their plot has fallen apart. No gods could prevent our union, for a higher force is standing behind us. A few nights ago I dreamt of a mesmerizing maiden who told me how to free myself out of my father's grip. I did everything as she told. I was so angry with him. Now, of course, I am beset with doubt. Was it the right thing to do? Still, I hardly think any of this is more than pure superstition. Such silliness cannot change how things are, and I could have dreamt up absolutely anything. Think nothing of this, my love. Think only of me. I love you. I cannot wait for our day. Well, that went well, didn't it? That turned out well. That's all that's left. A dead tree. Well, there you go. Okay, so the Spectre then. We need to take care of this well. This well situation. Where's this well? Whilst we're buffed up, let's go take care of the well. Let's save it first, because, hey, I don't want to end up in a situation where I don't save it. Nothing worse than having to redo things that you've already done. So we also need 2 coins or something to do. How do we? Yeah, Dorsey, the ghoul.
That is not far.
Put 2 coins on his eyes or something ridiculous.
Don't hesitate.
Why are we frightened? You suppress a shiver as you approach the well. Let's open the lid. Stand back! Oh! Summoned right in front of us. Kill it! Kill it good!
Cannot hide from me.
It's okay, we'll kill it, we'll kill it. Bite it! Forget concealment! Bloody kill it! Oh! Oh, another one's coming! Oh, they're all coming! Oh! It's not just one flipping wisp, it's an ancient will-o'-the-wisp. 136 points, 16! Level 16, a war wisp. Protection from energy, electricity, destroys them. We've used our protection from energy spell already to protect us from the slug's acid damage. We're a little bit screwed there, I think. Right, we should be able to kill it with a fortitude-based attack. Or at least one of them. No. No, it's immune to Bone Shaker. That didn't work very well. Lindsay. Okay. Amiri. Just smack it. Just smack it.
Tear them apart!
Okay, 1 down. That's good. That's good. Elquist. Can't really do anything. Where's Valerie? She's here. Right, go after Valerie. There. Right, Valerie. What do we do with this one? Kundio might kill it. Right, we're going to have to tank this ancient one. This is a dangerous one. The dangerous one is that one, right? Elquist moving in.
Should do it. Left yourself open.
That was a critical attack. Nice, right? Kundio, you got to kill this, mate.
Nowhere to run.
Nice one, buddy. Nice one. Right, bite it. Oof. Oof. It's okay. It's okay. It's attacking Elquist. It's not okay at all. In fact, it's far from okay. Really. Let's heal. Just quick healing here. That'll do. Nice. Right, Lindsay.
You deserved it.
Oh my god. Right, go. Attack it. Nice. Attack it. Nice. Keep going.
A calculated risk.
Nice. Kundio kill it. Must be. Must be. Oh, nice. Nice. Good job, team. Good job. Right, is that everything? The well is now empty. 3 coins with Callus Tropsia's name on it. That must be the coins that the ghoul needs up here to cover his eyes. Let's go and do that. This fight seems so much harder in real time with pause. Oh wow! So it seems that we have breezed through. Perhaps fortunately. It's nice when that happens, isn't it? Why is she like frightened or something? What's wrong with her? She's like shivering. Might be the mutagen. Okay, let's see if these coins are what he needs to put on his eyes to send him to his rest. Yes, the ghoul staring, ooh, looking all ghoulish. We explain that we found some coins at the bottom of a well. Here, take a look. Oh, he starts to shake, either with silent laughter or with silent sobs. Yes. There, I see. These, give me these. Yes, put the coins on his eyes, send him to his slumber. Eternal slumber. The coins evaporate. The coins on his eyes turning to mist. The dead man gives a rattling sigh and slumps to his knees. Thank you. Cloak of resistance +2. And he rolls over dead. Okay, there we go. And a masterwork axe. Right, who can make use of this cloak of resistance +2? Cloak of resistance +1, cloak of resistance +2. I'll give it to Valerie. That's our main tank. Lovely cloak there. Oh, nice and green. Right, okay, so that's him sorted. The other guy, we can also help him out because we've got rid of the well situation. We've got rid of the wisps from the well, so he should be able to find some kind of rest, I think. So the only thing outstanding in this area is 2 things. First of all, we need to take 3 lots of herbs to the witch, who we're going to go speak to again because we know her name now. This guy gave us her name. Don't know if the game has
Keep your eyes open.
going to advance that particular thing, but we'll see. Yes, we've... First of all, explaining that we've lifted the curse on Dorsey, because he told us about Dorsey. Which curse? Why are you saying these horrid things? We never had any curses here. Rastal forbid. What are you talking about? Coins. Forgive an old man. My memory's not what it was. What are we talking about? Never mind. Look, I got rid of those wispy things from the well, alright? You did? And still I can't rest. So it wasn't those lights after all. I must have done something wrong then. Or maybe I had to do something but didn't. Damn it all, if only I could remember. Well, that's not fair. Well, there's no quest for that, so perhaps saving Dorsey is the only thing we need to be concerned with. Right, goodbye then. Right, to the witch. I can't remember her name, but hey. The Spectre gave us her name. Well, putting 2 and 2 together. The name that he gave of the person with green skin. It's got to be her. See if we can bring it up. No. How can I help you, good woman? Does she have a quest for us? Okay, we're going to see if she needs any help. Well, I mean, we've done everything in the area. We've killed the tree. We've done everything. I mean, we've got two mushrooms. We've got 3 of the berries and 3 of the dizzy weed thing. We're 1 short. We're 1 short on the mushrooms because we failed the checks. Now, if there's no more mushrooms in the entire map, then we're screwed. But anyway, does she need any help? Oh, apparently we do. Apparently she needs some help. Well, now we're talking. Much better than poking around where you don't belong. Nottering on like a fool. Here, look. She pulls a black, oddly wrinkled mushroom from a bag on her belt. It has an odd smell about it that makes your eyes tear up. This is a black rattlecap. The spore pods inside, the best things for the lungs and the skin. Me, I use them for tea. They're rare though, but they grow thickest at the mud bowl, east of here. Get me at least 10. Yes, 10. Then we'll talk. Oh, handy. Good riddance. It's a nice way to sign off to somebody who's pledged to help you. But anyway, well, if we have time, perhaps we will get to that as part of our grand tour. And good evening, Liv. Welcome. Welcome. Right, Teresia. We have dealt with the tree of death. See if they give us anything decent. A maiden so fair, a fey creature so fair. So good job that she's already got her eyes on her little friend there, a centaur-like friend. Otherwise, Elquist will be fishing around, wouldn't he?
Focus on the goal.
The dryad still weeping. Ah, no need to weep anymore, Elquist announces, waving his finger in the air as he approaches. I have dealt with this Scythe Tree. Happy days indeed. Ooh, curse. That's all we need, isn't it? More curse research. At 60 days a pop. God's sake. Bloody cursed person's very busy. Falchos gives you a wide grin while Teresia wipes away a tear. May you now know peace, my queen. Ooh, coins, jades, moonstones, citrines. New research into curses. And some experience. Right, very good. I must now take my leave. Thank you so kindly. Wow. Right. Apparently, these owlbears that are marauding themselves around in this upper northern area. How many pieces of loot have I left behind? Our level 18, there's 2 of them. Might be a little bit out of our range right now. So, you know what? We'll cut our losses. We'll quit while we're winning. And we'll exit stage left. And see what we've got to do next. Because we have got an injury. We've still got a few buffs active. We're not tired, so we could still go a little bit further. We could still go a little bit further before we have to return back to our capital, to be fair, but let's have a look what's going on here. I've got a few things to sell. An old wedding ring. Okay. Yeah, why have we not got rid of this ring yet? I kind of feel like we may be missing a trick. Maybe it's something... I can't think it being something the storyteller wants. Oh yes, we need to also return back to speak with that woman about her missing child. She's lied to us. And we don't like being lied to. Curse. Yeah, alchemist. We built his laboratory. It's been built. Just time needs to pass. She wants 3 of each. We're missing 1 more mud leaf. And now she wants 10 rattle caps. And we are, well, nowhere near level 8 just yet. Okay,
Follow my lead.
That's fine. Anything that we've left behind? It's worth... Ooh! Wand of Burning Arc. I'll tell you that, buddy. Where the hell did... How did I miss that? Oh, another clown. Anything else? Hand axe. Long sword. That's about it. Good grief. Ah, lovely. Okay. Monster Den. Oh, there's the mud bowl. That's not that close, is it? That's in the what lands? I can't even read that. The Came lands, the Cam lands, the Rame lands. What is that? A K, an R? Not a clue. Right, okay. Our grand tour continues on then. It's 22nd of Erastus. We've got until, of course, the 31st to deal with stuff. No exclamation marks at the kingdom management stage, so we're kind of, I think we're kind of okay, to be fair. There could be something in this area here. Should we go left? Or should we go to the areas that we've unlocked already? I think we should just go to the areas that we've unlocked already. At least we know there's something there, rather than wandering blindly into nothingness. I'm saying that, but I'm still not convinced. Why? There's a quest here. Oh, the bouquet. The swamp bouquet. Okay. I'm thinking also that before the end of today's session, I'm thinking we should kill Lord Smolderburn. It's bugging me. I think with protection from energy, lightning or thunder or electricity rather, he's not going to be able to hit us. We've now like 3 levels, maybe 4 levels higher than when we were when we first came across him. Kundio does some pretty decent damage. I reckon we could give it a try again. I think we'll do that as kind of one of the last things that we try. It'd be nice to be able to, you know, get that done. Right, we're gonna. Let's go. I bet you there's something here. There must be. Okay, stop. Nothing there. No, we'll go. You know what? No, let's carry on. Let's carry on. You can't have a grand tour without touring unexplored bits. So here we are. Oh, look, something's happened in our bloody lands now and all. Something's happened. What's happened? Who's bloody piping up? Smolderbird is the true final boss. Right, Monster Den. Which monsters live here? There should be no monsters in my lands. Hello? Why has Elquist just suddenly died? What happened there? Elquist has died, suffered a grievous wound. For what purpose? For what reason? Has he been poisoned? Constitution damage. Oh my god! How much constitution damage has happened there? 11! Ability... What happened? What in the hell? What in the hell happened there? What poison? The poison. What poison? It was protected against poison. we give everybody delay poison. But then delay poison. So I know what happened. I think I know what happened. He walked into the poison and got poisoned before the session started. As a result of that, I thought, oh, this area is poisonous. I'll cast Delay Poison. So we cast Delay Poison, which delayed the poison. We've travelled. The Delay Poison spell wore off, but he was still poisoned. And then the poisons killed him. That's what's happened. Makes complete sense. Yeah. Holy flipping hell. Right. Do you want to do some healing, buddy? In fact, kind of don't like doing group heals to heal one person, really. Is there any spells that we don't need? I don't think these creatures are going to kill us, so let's use the Death Ward. That's a cure critical wounds. Jeez, that's probably a bit extreme. Let's not use that. It's Fireball. We quite like a Fireball. Let's use the Protection spell. Protection from evil. Yeah, we'll use that one. We've got some of those. Salmon, paneer, curry, and vegetables with rice. Okay, that'll do. You know I love paneer, Chan. Don't be talking to me about paneer curries.
In due time.
When I've not got paneer in front of me. It's not good. Anniversary stream. Next Friday. We are going to have a takeaway segment, as we always do. It's customary to have the takeaway segment. There's only one rule for this takeaway segment. This next week, it's got to have paneer in the dish. It's got to do. Now they've mentioned it. What's this? Succulent sausages. Who doesn't love a good succulent sausage? Hey? Come on now. That's so bad, isn't it? I'm not even going to say anything. Good grief. I'm sure the developers had a right laugh devising this recipe.
That is not far.
For us children. Lots of food here. The only rule for the takeaway segment is it has to be an absolute mess. It's starting at 6 PM British time. I'm putting the stream up on Monday before I jet off to London. Yeah, I've got 10 segments read that you guys have suggested, and I've thought of myself in penciled in the agenda. I want more because this could go until 1 in the morning. That's 6-7 hours. So please keep suggesting ideas. Some great ideas so far, and I've used a lot of them. So, keep suggesting little ideas for little segments that we can do. Possibly maybe non-channel related would be nice. Just some fun things that aren't I've got a lot of channel-based stuff naturally, but anything non-channel related would be nice. Okay. Anyway, your blood alcohol must be at a certain level. In France, you can buy, probably in the UK too, you can buy breathalyzer machines. So that if you're going to get into a car and drive, you can breathalyze yourself first to check if you're over the limit or not. And if you're not, off you go. And if you are, don't drive. Not a bad idea. I mean, I don't know how accurate these things are. But it'd be quite interesting after, downing, half a bottle of Morgans and, having a good old time to breathalyze myself to see what I would blow into a breathalyzer. Because I've never had a breath test, which is a good thing, of course. Never been breathalyzed. But I'm kind of intrigued as, if you drink half a bottle of rum, or more, as the case may be sometimes when I've gone on to a right old session, just how much you would blow into a breathalyzer. Because I used to test people all the time on breathalyzers, being in the job, and you see, oh, he blew 85, that's almost 3 times over the limit. But how much does it take to get you to that? I'd be quite intrigued to see. I've still got time until next Friday. I might go onto Amazon and see if I can find a breathalyzer, a self-testing breathalyzer. And, I'll drink a few of my Morgans or whatever rum I decide to buy for the stream. And at the end of it, or near to the end of it, after I've drunk, half a bottle of rum, as an experiment, see what that yields on a breathalyzer. Would it be over 100? Probably. It'd be quite fun to see, actually. I think I'm going to add that to my little agenda. Breathalyze myself. Be quite fun. Obviously, I'm not going to get in a car and drive, because that would be foolish and illegal and highly dangerous and irresponsible. Right, anyway. But it'd be quite interesting just to, as I say, I don't know, for different people, weight, height, tolerance, because, for example, I probably already told you this before, but for example, before we move on, I was behind a car coming back from dropping a teenager off, having done some test purchasing in local shops. So what happens is it's a well-known tactic. It's not a secret, but occasionally undercover police officers will accompany teenagers that are underage into off-licenses and basically see if the off-license sells the underage kid alcohol. Now, ordinarily, most of the time, the shopkeepers will say, "No, can I have some ID, please?" And then he'll say, "Yeah, I'm 17. Got to be honest about it. Can't lie. Yeah, I'm 17. There's my ID." And he's like, "Well, get out then, you bloody stupid fool." And obviously, they're looking out for shops that don't check ID and sell to underage kids. Anyway, so we'd done some of that. I was all in plain clothes and, kids. Not a single sale. All the shopkeepers were very good. Always asked for ID. And so we dropped the kid off home and we were driving back. And as we were driving back up towards the police station, there was a car in the middle of the road and literally bouncing off the central reservation. It's like, what the... He's clearly drunk. Anyway, pulled the vehicle over and, got out of the car and knocked on the window. "Can you get out of the car, please, sir?" And he kind of couldn't get out of the car. He couldn't open his door. He couldn't get the window down. I'm like, what the hell? The car was open, so I opened the car door and literally fell sideways out of the car, clearly in a state of inebriation. Didn't even bother with a breathalyzer. It's like, he's clearly drunk. I'll just lock you up. Section 4, unfit to drive through drink. Get in my van. Took him back to the police station. Now, given how drunk he was, driving off the central reservation, and couldn't even speak hardly, and couldn't get out of his car, I was thinking he's going to blow about 150. Well, somewhat ridiculous. He's clearly bloody K-lied. And he blew 70, which is twice the legal limit, which is not that high. You could have 2 pints and blow 70. And I was like, he's blown only 70, yet he's absolutely wasted. So clearly not a good alcohol tolerance level for that. He was only like 19, I think he was. Not a very good alcohol tolerance level for that individual to blow 70 but be so inebriated. On the flip side of that, I stopped a taxi driver. Well, actually, I didn't stop him. He was already stopped. We had a call from a member of the public. Taxi, swerving all over the road, Give us a location, so we went down there to look for it. And lo and behold, as I was driving down that road in a side street, saw a black and white taxi, not with the lights on or anything, taking all the signs off it, but black and white taxi, parked up. The driver urinating against a wall. Oh, very nice. Anyway, so I got out, put him in the back of my car. Tactic, you see. So when you put him in your car, you can smell the alcohol in the vehicle, which gives you the suspicion to breathalyze him. So lo and behold, I'm thinking to myself, I can't really smell anything. Can't smell anything. But he was urinating against a wall. That's kind of drunken behaviour. And a member of the public had already spotted this car driving in an erratic manner. So even without smelling the alcohol, there was enough suspicion to whip the breathalyzer out. So anyway, whipped the breathalyzer out, and he blew. I can't remember, it was a pass or a fail. It wasn't a digital reading. It was just like pass or fail. So he failed. So we didn't know what he blew. We just failed. No specific calculations. So I took him back to the police station. But he was sober as a judge to me, talking normally, couldn't smell alcohol in his breath. Completely normal. What's this? Ancient Wyvern. Oh, bloody hell, fine. This looks quite bad. And we're not really equipped for this. Level 13 Dragon. Okay. Before we get to that, I'll finish my story. And so, yeah. couldn't tell. His eyes weren't like all over the place. It's like, to me, if you were to see him and speak to him in the street, you wouldn't think he'd been drinking. Anyway, going back to the breathalyzer, he blew 140 something. 140 something. I was like, what? Is this machine broken? He's not that drunk, surely. He's talking normally. He's clearly had an alcohol problem, and as an alcoholic, you get intolerant to it as more and more you drink. So he was 140, couldn't tell, little kiddo, student-y type person that's not clearly a very heavy drinker, but who's 70, was pissed as a fart. So the moral of the story that is in that long-winded tale was, it affects people differently. So there you go. Fun facts. Right, Wyvern. What the hell? Have we got anything to help us against this creature? Real, no blesses, no banes. We do have plenty of bless scrolls though. So we'll cast a bless scroll and see if that's enough to deal with the Wyvern. Protection from fire might be decent. Cast that. Oh, creature's not a happy bunny. He's making a noise. Making a noise. Let's go. We'll cast Bane and stuff when we get a bit closer. It's okay. Ooh. Oh, I got too close. I got too close. Oh, -4 constitution damage. I can't do with constitution damage. I'm already half dead. Flipping hell. What's it done to me to cause constitution damage? Venom. Oh, I think he's poisoned. He's gonna die. He is going to die. He's got 1 constitution. He's dead. The main character dies. It's game over. He's dead. There's no way we can save him at this point. This is pointless. Regardless of whether we kill this creature, Elquist is going to die. Unless the poison attack isn't a lingering effect. Why did we not hit it? Oh, for God's sake, people. Sing your song, Lindsay! Sing your song! Right, how do we cure? Can we cure? He's not got restoration. Death. Oh, man. Nobody's injured. Faithful blessing. Let's give it to Valerie. No. Can we do... We can't... It's probably immune to fire. We can't see anything about this creature. Let's try Bone Shaker. Okay, 10 damage. Elquist. Don't die. Don't die on me, Elquist. Don't die on me, sir.
This will hurt.
It's okay. Just sleep in your bed. Your constitution damage will be alleviated. Not in full though. It's gonna take ages for him to recover that constitution. Lots of resting required here. Don't hit Elquist. Yeah, look, he's rolling saves against the venom. He rolled a save. He's dead. This is pointless. Don't know how long this venom's going to last for, but it's surely... Ekundia, what are you doing? Sort yourself out!
Any last wishes?
You idiot! This is not your normal strategy. Normally you're pretty good with your rolls. What are you bloody doing? Just try. We're never going to be able to hit it with a fighting defensively on. Should turn that off actually. Carry on, Elquist. Before you die.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Dead. Told you, didn't I? You know what was going to happen. Should have just reloaded it from the start. Save us the hassle. Damn emblastation. So Elquist suffers injuries again. Where some of us are fatigued. Let's we're doing exactly the same thing. Use that to heal Elquist. He's got 17 hit points because of the massive constitution damage. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we better get back and start resting, to be fair. This is quite an issue. Don't forget that succulent sausage recipe. That's all we've come here for, really.
All according to plan.
Right, we need to be basically in a situation where we can
They'll never see me coming.
not get Elquist hit, basically.
I'm open to your orders.
Come on, Lindsay, get a move on. Right, let's go. Hit it! For God's sake, what's wrong with you, man? Hit it! Blasted fool! Why is he rolling so poorly all of a sudden? For God's sake. Right, delay. Lindsay. Bless. That'll help the saves against the poison. Let's take... You know what? We can... Oh. Do you reckon Poochie can charge in? You know what? Let's do it. Let's get Poochie attacked rather than anybody else. Valerie will walk up. She can't charge now because Poochie's in the way, but we'll walk up. Oh, Chris! Hello, Chris. Welcome. Oh, I see you have joined us. Right, Elquist will just stand fast. Can't afford to get too close here. Here comes a Mary. Ecundio. Try again. There we go. I'll take that. That's good.
Serves you right.
Nice. Will saves. That's what we like to see. Take that off. Bone Shaker. I'll do. Poochie Bitey. Missy Missy. Valerie Slashy Slashy. Or maybe not. Elquist, stand there please. You're injured.
Tear them apart!
It's okay. Chris,
Right, you're dead.
welcome. Welcome, Chris. I noticed your presence before you even spoke, actually. Because things went a bit south with the dice rolls. Rather bizarrely.
In due time.
Okay, let's go and loot these people. Ooh, a new composite longbow, which we won't use. Lucky longbow. What's lucky about it? The luck of the draw. What does that do? What does the luck of the draw do? Crit multiplier is ×4 instead of ×3. Whoopie-doo. Is that supposed to be good? I don't know. Wyvern meat. And some stuff. Cool beans. Is that everything? That's everything. The crit rate on that thing. What, on that lucky longbow? That might be better for it. That might be better for what's his face? Not for him. For it's not a crit on a 20, but ×4. Pretty decent with the crits. Might be good for Tristan. Name always escapes me. This is a regular longbow. You know what? Let's give you a lucky longbow, man. Let's give you a lucky longbow. For those rare times. My ranger. Has my ranger got a good crit rate? I don't think he has just yet. Critical ×3. It's not bad. We are going to work on that actually, though. When he gets it, when he gets his all his feats and stuff. But you have to rely on crits. But I mean, it would be good if you got a decent crit rate. I agree. But no, we quite like the oversized. The oversized number. Okay, so monster den done. Let's go to the troll. The troll clearing might be a talking thing. Might be just nothing but dialogue, but we'll see. How do we get there? Right, okay. Yeah, I gathered it would be a talking thing, because the other one was a talking thing, you see. Right, okay, we're going to fly through this because we know for certain that the troll lair isn't here, because we've dealt with it. So this is really what this is about. So, basically, okay, so we've got some troll feasts, signs of a troll feast in this glade, bones there, huge feet. So the evidence is there. The troll tracks vanished, though, outside the glade. But the trolls use this place often. Ekun wants to set up an ambush. Okay, so we'll set up an ambush then. The trolls never came. Look at that. Still we're waiting. Amiri's killing time, sharpening her blades. Lindsay's singing songs, and Elquist is doing what Elquist does. He's just sat there, regaling the tales of times gone by, pondering what's happening with his barony, and thinking to himself, let's drink some pour, because I'm getting a bit thirsty. So we continue to wait, and still nothing. Darkness comes down upon us, and Ekon is flexing his muscles, probably trying some target practice at some random trees to keep his bow arm strong. He doubts that he was correct about his assessment. We may be waiting in vain, he says. Well, if we are, it's all your well. I won't be happy. My kingdom could be crumbling to dust here. But we continue to wait, because, well, it's nice to have a bit of a rest occasionally. And as we waited further, the Ranger thanks us. Torag teaches it not to give up. We will wait, and we will get what we waited for. Ambushes take time, and the night descends upon us. It's late. The sounds of the forest, the wind in the trees. Still expecting to hear the roar of a troll at any moment, but still nothing. Just the hooting of owls, muscles growing numb, eyelids heavy. We continue to wait. With little hope remaining, we decided to give the trolls one more chance, but nothing still. The owls are still hooting. Twittering birds start to shine through. It's obviously morning is upon us, and suddenly, a loud cracking from the bushes. We jumped to our feet, and it was a deer. And we killed it. And gained some rations. But no trolls. Because the trolls weren't here. The trolls are dead already. So we wasted some time and got some rations. And Elquist is now over encumbered. Because he's got nothing. Am I drinking water? No. Drinking water? No. I've only had 3 rums. It's fine. Been up and about occasionally today, stretching my legs. I ordered a high adjustable desk 3 weeks ago, and I'm thinking to myself, I've not had any correspondence from these people or anything to say what's happening with it. So I emailed them, a nice little email saying, by the way, I just spent £279 with you people, and I would appreciate if you could show me the courtesy of providing me an update as to where my desk is. Anyway, it's out of stock apparently. So that's but we've got, because I ordered the black one, you see. I mean, everything in my room is black or magnolia. So you can have a white one or a grey one if you want. I don't want a white one or a black or a grey one, my dear. If I wanted a white one or a grey one, I would have ordered a white one or a grey one, wouldn't I? So can I have a black one, please, when it comes in stock? So should I be in stock in end of April or early May? So I said, right, well. If you could update me if there are any further anticipated delays, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Customer service. Anyway, so there you go. My desk ain't coming for another 2 or 3 weeks. Right, I think we're going to go back to Top Cliff at this point. Hut's done, den done, chain done. Lizard Folk Village and Candlemere Tower. We're a bit knackered. We're tired. Elquist needs to rest. He's got no constitution left. We've got a problem in the place. And we've got a woman to confront about lying to us about her lost child, who she's probably killed and buried in the woods somewhere herself. So, yeah. We're going to get the flip out of here. Right. There we go. 1 day and 17 hours. Or 7 hours. I didn't see that properly. Oh, shut up. It's fine. It's fine. Should we rest? We did actually get some free supplies, but no, I don't want to rest. It's wasting time. Let's move. And then we're going to get attacked by a great big monster. And we've got, like... no, I should have saved it before doing this. If we get attacked right now, we are in trouble. This is very risky. But Elquist is like, do you want to... I'm not one to moan. Just press on, please. Not one to moan. And we make it. 26 have harassed us. So we're going to remain in our barony now until the 1st of the next month. In fact, we're probably going to remain here until the 15th or 16th of the next month, because we've got ranking up to do, which takes 14 days. So we're going to stay here for a little while now. We've done the Grand Tour, and then after we've stayed here for a little bit longer, we'll do the Candlemere Tower and the little village thing, Lizard Folk Village. We need to go back and see what's his face as well. What's he called? What's the alchemist guy called? I can't remember his name. What's he called now? Begins with T. Oleg. Hello. Bokken. Begins with a B, clearly. Bokken, that's the fellow. We need to go visit Bokken. We built his laboratory. Hey, Chandra. A problem demands your personal attention, Your Grace. Your acquaintance Oleg has been refusing to pay his taxes for months now, even though his trading post is located in your lands. After all I've done for him? How dare he? Here's Jod piping up. The fool didn't realise he should have come to you immediately, but even so, please lend him your ear. Oh, is he turned up? Is there something wrong, Oleg? Elquist saying, clearly displeased with the news. He grimaces, making a clear effort not to spit on the floor. What the hell's wrong with him all of a sudden? Since the moment you founded this barony, Your Grace, I became your subject. But I am still also a subject of the Aldori in Restov. Oh, allegiance problems. Hang on just 1 second. When you brought down the Stag Lord, I thought my troubles were over. But no. My whole life I've paid taxes to Restov. Now, on top of that, your tax collectors darken my doorstep. Oh, we don't appreciate this tone at all. We have helped this man, dispelled bandits, defeated the Stag Lord. The least he can do is pay his taxes for the privilege of our protection. Hello, Nameless Crusader. Advisors thought, we don't need to listen to advisors. What the hell's that all about? We've got our own mind, thank you. We won't collect taxes from Oleg this month. No. Our barony owes much to Restov sword laws. We'll allow them to collect taxes from Oleg. No. Keston, send guards to Oleg's trading post. Take what's due, then guard on your... That's a bit harsh. Okay. We're not really in the habit of asking our subjects to declare who they would prefer to pay their taxes to. But this is Oleg. You know, he's helped us as much as we've helped him more, to be fair. But he has helped us a little bit, you know, we've rested there a few times, stayed over, you know. As somebody who's not quite some random Joe off the street, but somebody who we do know to some degree, we will extend this courtesy and at least get his opinion. Because if we can maybe try to twist his thinking to that he would prefer to pay us, then it would sort out the problem, wouldn't it? If he would prefer to pay Restov, however, that then would be a problem. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So we'll ask him his thoughts. Who would you rather swear allegiance to, Oleg? Bearing in mind I saved your lands from bandits. You remember the attack that we did together? You know, burning traps and all that? Stag Lords toppled? Yes? Svetlana's wedding ring? Yes? Remember all of this, do you? I ask again, Oleg, who would you prefer to swear your allegiance to? Forgive me, your grace, but regardless of what banner they fly, all tax collectors are little more than bandits to me. Oh, he's not making a decision. Oh, is that so? Well, Oleg, I gave you the opportunity to make a choice, and if you're going to abstain from making a choice, it seems I should make a choice for you. Isn't that so? Right, well, I'm afraid we can't have people setting a bad example across our lands, can we now? Because if one person doesn't wish to pay their taxes and we let it slide, then all of them will not pay their flipping taxes. So I'm afraid, Oleg, despite the fact that I quite liked you, you are going to pay your taxes because that is the way things work around here. Yes, it is. So, Keston, send the guards to the trading post, take our Jews, and then guard our subjects here to make sure that the taxes come to us as they rightly should. I'm sorry, you forced my hand, Oleg. I didn't want to do this, but hey, what can you do? Lawful evil? This bloody was right. Chandra nods approvingly. Yes. It wouldn't hurt the Aldori to learn a lesson in manners. Jamandi may give an overdramatic gasp of offence, but the Aldori are in no position to retaliate. Chandra loves it. She's a bad influence. That's who we blame. John sighs quietly. Oh, God, it's a bit harsh, that once it's a bit harsh. Studying Oleg with a... I wonder if we're no longer going to be able to stay over at his rest... of course we will. We'll force ourselves in. He's brought it on himself. We asked him. We gave him a chance. He spat it back in our face. You can hear Oleg's teeth clench, his hands ball into fists. While he was clearly angry before, his face has turned red with fury. But he holds his tongue. Now, look, Oleg, you cannot go... Exactly. Hold your tongue, for if you start to badmouth the Baron in his own throne room, I cannot let that slide either. Betrays? He's betrayed me? Are you kidding me? Absolutely betrayal at the highest order. Sorry, I just got a message. Right. That's a backstab if ever I've seen one. All for coin. Troubleshooter. 8 out of 100. 8 out of 100. It's kind of frightening that that to get there's a bloody a thingamabobs. Running a baron, it takes coin, you know. I'm glad you think. I'm glad you agree, Ollie. Yes. Anyway, so we've got things to pay for around here. We can't afford to be too lenient. Oh, and plus we've got our helmet on. If we'd had our helmet off, it'd have been completely and utterly, fine and dandy. Would have been a different person, but with this mask on, it's turned us. Nah. Bartholomew Delgado has rocked up. Your Grace, I am happy to see you well. I would not bother you were it not for some wonderful news that I am happy to share. The workers who are expanding the old fort's basement stumbled upon a cache. It appears that the bandit leader, who previously lived in this fortification, kept a little stash for a rainy day. Luckily, I was able to intervene before the workers stole everything, and now the treasure is at at your disposal. Ah, slip of the tongue there, Bartholomew. I'll forgive you. I'm feeling in a good mood. Much as Oleg would lead you to believe that I am not. I was dealing with him with a smile on my face, was I not? Anyway, carry on with your story. I recommend, Your Grace, that you claim the cash for your treasury. No matter how these things made their way to the Stag Lord, they are now yours, just like the castle, the surrounding lands, and all who live upon them. As your treasurer, I assure you, in the future, you and your barony will require all the money you can get. Ah, yes. I quite agree, Bartholomew, I quite agree. I'm trying to get enough money here to save up for a trade route with Chandra's people. That will surely be beneficial in the long run. Right, let me see. So we can return them to the people. Return them to the people, as if the people are going to know what to do with great riches. Oh, then again, we could show a good side, you know, make the people like us more. It's fine. If they don't know we stumbled across these riches, what they don't know won't hurt them, you know. The owners of these things might be dead or on the run. We will use them to revive the villages that suffered the most under the Stag Lord. Well, do we know of any villages that have suffered? We can't see any. We're creating villages. We're creating settlements. We're building up settlements right now where people can come and enjoy random villages that we don't know about. Bah. However, our treasury could do with more riches, as far as I can see. So, yes, Bartholomew, I completely agree. Take these riches to the treasury. I think that's a sterling idea. Ah, yes. Oh, new event. Support the treasurer's endeavours. A wonderful decision. Your Grace, I will do as you ask. Indeed. 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 We're half dead. Perhaps us being half dead has maybe slightly influenced our mood a bit today. Not feeling so generous, perhaps. Right, first things first. We got a crap ton of stuff to sell. We've also got some items to give to the storyteller. So we'll do that, and then we'll rest, and then we'll do some more kingdom management stuff. I need another wee as well. That's what happens when you drink alcohol. Especially if you get a bit older. You know, the things start to happen. Your Grace, my stories are calling for you. Nah, I don't need any stories today, please. I just want you to relics and all that, you know. How interesting. May I, Your Grace? Let me see what I can see. Ah, yes. Symbols of Torag again. Here's 400 coins, yes. Oh, yes, some of those tokens of the Triad you've bought before have 1,200 more coins. Thank you very much. Where does he get all his money from? I would... very rich person. Ah, yes, and these warriors' dog tags. Yes, I've seen these too. There's another 600 coins. Yes, very good. Okay, right, thank you very much. And I shall now go sell some things, top up our treasury, and see how much BP we're buying with it, because that's all we're buying. Oh, yes! Ah! I seem to recall we need to go to the tavern, and we need to buy a tower shield for Valerie, the Flame Guard tower shield. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that at all. Embezzling gold from our treasury with Donfia's help, I bet. Oh dear.
As it should be.
Come on, let's get ourselves down here. Lightning is not good. It's a good job we're not in the middle of combat to here, because this would be very bad. This rain really hinders. Right, let's have a look. Let's sell some crap. Sell all that rubbish. Anything else? Right, we've got a bastard sword +1, sell that. We've got this short bow, sell that. We've got this light shield +2. Yeah, what is that? Every mace +1, yeah, get rid of that. No shot, yeah, get rid of that as well. We'll keep that. And scale mail +2, we'll keep that. Gloves of dueling, not sure how good they are. They're worth quite a lot though. +2 bonus if you've got weapon training ability. I don't know what the weapon training ability is precisely, but I'll have to research that before I sell them. Leather armor +2 could be handy for somebody. I don't know who exactly, but we'll see. Bring that down. Sell that. We've got plenty of them. Sell that as well. Don't know what that is. That's a quest item. And that's scale mail +1. Sell that. 5,700. Not bad. I'll take that for 8,000. Thank you. Yes, that looks fantastically good. For Valerie, minus 2,000 to our 19. That's not bad. That's not bad. Anything else that we can... No, that's about it, really. So we'll do a deal. And we'll get out of that. And then we'll see exactly what this gives. Ooh, we're still in chaotic neutral. Just about in the cusp. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what this is going to do for Valerie. So where's Valerie? There she is. Let's have a look at Valerie here. Let's have a look at her AC. 29. Flame Guard Shield. Shouldn't affect any of her attacks now either, because she's got the proper feats and stuff. 31. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's our Vals. Like a boss. Right, very good. Very good. We got 16 grand. To be honest with you, that's not as much as I thought we were going to have, to be fair. I'm a bit disappointed. I thought we were going to have like 25,000 left. So we'll just pop in here. We'll stash some stuff in our chest, and then we're gonna go to the tavern. Speak with this lady who's lied to us. Some sob story she's given about her lost child. If you don't believe her, we used our great perception to determine that the witch was telling the truth. Dinner's ready, which is nice because I'm a bit peckish. Right, what we're putting in here, let's just dash everything that we've not sold rather, into there for now, and we'll sort it later. Excellent. Right. I think we'll sleep first. You know what? She can wait. Lady can wait. We're tired. We've come on a great adventure. We've come all this way back. We're bloody on death's door here, and we have saved it. Right, paused it. Dinner time. I'll be back in 2 minutes, and then we're going to go and see what that lady's got to say for herself. Black bean soup with... Ooh, that sounds very delicious. Oh. Okay. Do you know what? I should have bought a drink upstairs. I'm not going to drink. I've got a tiny little bit. Okay, so we've rested, right? Resting doesn't heal a great deal of constitution damage, so we could really have done, when we rested, is respecking his spells to give us restoration. This is greater restoration. So if we swap greater restoration out with Death Ward, for example, next time we rest, he'll be able to sort us out. I'm thinking. Let's try that. Anyway, apparently, let's have a look at the Kingdom Affairs page first, and then we'll see what the crack is. We like this guy. Look at this. He has struck a deal with the merchants from Absalom. Trade in the barony has perked up as more tools, machines and other craftsmen's goods are being imported to the capital. +5 to the economy. How very nice. Well done. We like... Oh! Neighbouring state continues to collect taxes from your subjects. We have dealt with that problem. By force. An advisor. We have dealt with that too. I think. Enchanted wind again. More wind. Are you kidding me? We've got 3 projects. Oh, it's all kicking off. It's all kicking. Curses, everything. He's got 49 days before this curse is done. We'll deal with that very. We've got things to do. Right, I'm just gonna get. You know what? I'm just gonna top this up with water, and then top that with water, and then be ready to press on. Right, I've got my little juicy. Okay, let's go and speak with this. I want to speak with this woman. This woman who's tried to con us, basically. Set us on a witch who was completely innocent. We can't have that happening. Right, to the tavern. Actually, I've not visited the tavern for quite a while. We don't visit because the music's crap. Okay, so here she is. Here's Jenna, skulking in the corner. Yes, Jenna. She's probably caught Elquist not in the most friendly of moods, it seems. He's on the rampage here. I have paid a visit to the witch, funnily enough, and your son is not there. How can that be? she's probably half drunk at this point. She's been at the tavern a long time. But I thought, but if it wasn't her, then that means that ooh, she's turning a bit pale and covering her mouth with her above. Calm down, Jenna, calm down. Come on now, look at my face. Is this not the face of reason? Just ask Oleg. Tell me what you hid from me, and maybe I could help. I can't help you if you don't tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. My boy, sobbing, he was such a little mischief maker. That day he was especially loud, kept running around the house. He flipped a tub of dough, and oh, gods, what have I done? Yes, you give him a backhand, he fell down the stairs and you died, and you've buried him in the woods. Now, come on, spit it out. I lost my temper, and I shouted at him. I told him he could go and drown himself in the Candlemere. Oh, his own mother, wishing he was dead. But how could I have known it would all come true? Oh, so she hasn't killed him. She's basically wished him dead and he's run off. Okay, right. Oh, we all say things in the heat of the moment. The child's obviously oversensitive. I will try and find it. Oh, well, I won't actually. I'll just keep an eye out occasionally, but I'll see if I ever come across him in my passings. Oh, is that the end of the quest? No, it's still going. Maybe he's at the Candlemere Tower. Mommy Dearest confessed that she shouldn't have blamed the witch. The real story is that she got angry and shouted at the boy, demanded he leave, so he did. So irresponsible, says Lindsay. The neglectful mother recalls saying she wished he'd go drown in the Candlemere Lake. We have no better leads, so we may as well start looking there. Had we? Who said? Look at all this stuff. We won't rob our own tavern. Right, we need to buy build points, sort out kingdom management, rest again. We need to kind of figure out a bit of a plan, actually, how we're going to allocate advisors. I think we definitely need to rank up Chandra, because Chandra, she's been very helpful. She's probably been the most helpful advisor, to be fair. So I think we should level her up, or rank up the her stat at least. It's not really rewarding her per se, but hey. So we can't really make sure. We're going to make sure that Chandra isn't busy with stuff, so that we can rank her up at the turn of the month. Right. So is she? Where's the advisors? Is she out and about? Is she busy? Can we see who's doing what? Oh yeah, she's doing Fey Magic. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Let me see what's happening here. So projects. No. Events. Oh, only 3 more days. She's back in 3 days. So she'll be back for the start of the month. So as soon as the month ticks over, we'll level her up because she's loyalty. And we've got 2 more ranks we can get in loyalty. So we'll rank up loyalty at the turn of the month. So keep Chandra free. That's important. Mysterious weed. Giant weed this is a problem. This needs to be solved before the turn of the month, don't forget. Giant weed taking over farmland. Oh, but we have to use Chandra for this. And that'll tie her up for how long? 20 days. For God's sake. This is such a juggling act. We need more advisors, obviously. Okay, so she'll have to do this, which means she's not available for the levelling up, so we'll have to level up somebody else. Maybe we can level up Bartholomew instead, the economy. Maybe level him up at the start of the month instead, if we don't use him in any of these other things. Enchanted Wind. Isn't this the one that bloody thingy failed? Donfear. Wasn't he investigating some wind? Right, if we use him, that's 21 days. I kind of want to level him up. But this will expire on the 1st of Rover, which is the 9th month. This is 2 months' time, not next month. Yeah, that's definitely next month, so we've got to do that now. But this one is the following month, so we can hold on to this. And it's an opportunity, so there's no negatives to leaving it. So we'll leave this until he's leveled up, and then we'll put him into this one. So level him up, then put him into Enchanted Wind. So that's him sorted. She's going into Mysterious Weed, so she's sorted. So they're out of the equation. That sorts the events out. Projects are obviously not urgent, but we've got some new ones. Research into the nature of the curses Tartuk, we can't do that one. Research into the nature of the curses, the Scythe Tree, same thing. Need a Magister for that. Support the Treasurer's endeavours. This is ranking up, right? Yeah, so Councillor's endeavours, Treasurer's endeavours, new curse, the nature of the... Oh, another one. Jod's very busy. Village on the Marches. So we've got research into the nature of curses. Village on the Marshes. Where did that come from? So we've got curses Tartuk, curses Marches, curses Scythe Tree. Lots of curses going on around here. Well, we'll get to them when we've got a spare moment. Right, so we've got the plan sorted. Nothing doing now, but wind. Let me get my head around this again, just one more time. Level him up, then wind. Chandra in 3 days' time. Weed. Job done. Perfect. Why have I come out of this? Because I'm stupid. Because we need to buy some BP. How much we got? 935. How much is 500 BP? 250. 211. Oh well, that's quite a lot, isn't it? Right. Okay, so 100 then. It's 8,000. I don't want to be less than 8,000. Let's go 75. I hate this system. 75. Yeah, that'll take us just to 10,000. That's nice. 1,000 BP. We need 1,500 to get this trade agreement with the Sertova. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Kingdom management done. So the only thing we've got to worry about really is, do we go to Candlemere now? No, I think we'll wait till the start of the month. We'll wait. Let's rest up. Let's heal our leader who's crippled to high heaven. I mean, we're not even touching the sides, are we? Look at that. Constitution. -9 damage. But we should now have, with him, a cast of restoration. So we'll have to go into the battlefield and cast that separately, which will heal him. And then we'll come back and we shall pick a companion to speak
All
to,
according to plan.
who we've not spoken to yet in any great detail. We've spoken to Tristian. We haven't spoken to Valerie yet. We've spoken to Mary. We haven't spoken to... We've spoken to Ekon a bit, haven't we? We haven't spoken to Valerie at all. No, we definitely haven't. So what are we doing? We're off out. We're off out partying. I wonder if the child is either at the Lizardfolk village or here. Right, quick 2-hour journey. I want to go somewhere where we can cast spells. Here? Yeah, enter. So we can cast our spells and then we can go back home and rest up again.
Something bothering you?
Woohoo! Right, let's crack on. We've done that. Let's go. I won't be streaming too late myself. I'm probably going to cut the stream in about 45 minutes or so. Simply because I was up early this morning. Because we were, as I say, got up early to go play some games with my friends. And I'm getting up at the crack of dawn tomorrow to watch the F1 race. It starts at 6 AM, so I'm getting up at like 5:30. So I'm going to bed early tonight just so I can watch the race. So yeah, I'll finish this in the not too distant future. But I'm hoping to get to do at least the Lizard Village before we finish. So let's get ourselves cracking here. Let's start passing some time. Just must remember to switch his spell. What did he have? Protection from energy communal. No, he's already got that. Was it neutralize poison? It was Death Ward, wasn't it? Death Ward, I think it was. Oh! Okay, so his building is now... I thought I'd already finished. His building is only finished now. Okay. So Bokken is now ready to serve us. He will come to our throne room in due course, apparently. Event. What's this? A nasty rumour. What? Why is he orange like that? Is he half dead? Why are you two the only people that can do jobs around here? Where's the rest of my flipping layabouts? Where's Valerie? Who's my other... Mary? Why can't they do any work around here? Right, anyway, that's the first of the next month, not this month. So we can... Again, we've got time. So if we do with her... the problem, she can then have to... She doesn't have to come back and do this problem. A nasty rumour is spreading, injurious to the Baron's reputation. It said that Brevoy wants more territory and that Lady Jamandi, although his people, have already been dispatched to get rid of the local population. So lies. Lies, I say. Yeah, she's going to be doing this one, right? The weed one? Yeah, she's doing the weed one. So once she's done the weed one, and then there's that one to do. And she also has to level up as well. She's a very busy woman. Very busy lady. Right, why have I come here? I've come here to check the date and the time. Right, one more day to pass and then she can then move on. Good grief. Oh, Chandra, I was singing your praises all evening, and you've failed me. A fey magician visited the settlement, made everyday things come to life, people were frightened. The council of servants failed to arrest the mischievous fey. Meanwhile, the people became so alarmed by his stunts that they abandoned their homes and left their harvests behind. For God's sake. Can I trust you to do anything? Right, go do some bloody gardening. There's a giant weed taking over the farmland. Flipping hell. Don't fail me this time. I wave my finger violently. 20 days. God's sake, man. Right. Chanted wind, a nasty rumour. Chanted wind, a nasty rumour. She's now busy. She's doing that next. And then who was doing this one again? Oh yeah, Bartholomew after he's leveled up. Right, cool. So we've got to wait 2 more days. No, we don't have to wait 2 more days because any problems that crop up now, really, are going to tick over into the 9th month. So there's no point in waiting 2 more days. Let's level Bartholomew up now. Oh no, actually no, that's a lie. Because sometimes people turn up at your throne room on the 1st of the month, so we should really not skip. We'll be present for the 1st of the month, just in case anyone wants to speak to us. So this should be the. I wish there was a way. There might be a way, isn't it? I wish there was a way to check the time and date without having to go into the flipping Kingdom Affairs map. There might be. If there is, tell me. 30th. Right, okay. 1 more day. And that should be the 1st of the month. The race is in Australia, Chris. It's in Australia. Oh, it's the 31st. Oh, it's the 31st. 31 days in the 7th month, isn't there? Of course there is. Oh, God. I feel like we're just sitting here whilst days pass by. You know, wasted days. But hey. Anybody want to speak to us today? Turn of the month. Oh, we were supposed to put Valerie, weren't we? Ah, there we go. The first of pinch a punch, the 1st of the month, and all that kind of jazz. You know what I mean? Right. So, Mr. Delgado extraordinaire, let's go and rank you up. Bartholomew seeks to fill the barony's coffers. We'll rank up our economy. This is our first rank up mission. Let's do it. I hate passing something. I hate days passing by. I hate it like that. I don't like. I've just got things. I've just got a picture of things happening, coming up. Oh, kingdom in ruin. Right. We spent 2 weeks resolving economic problems in the barony. We've reached rank 2. Our first rank 2 stat to the economy. Go figure. Oh, Cham, you can't speak like this. How dare you talk about sticky toffee pudding when I've got no dessert in the house other than a current tea cake. Toasted tea cake with a bit of jam on. Is that good enough? Of course not. Right. Okay. We've reached rank 2. Now let's go to events. Oh, Jthal in fury. She can remain furious because we ain't helping her. Simple, isn't it? Right. Finally, Amiri can do something. And it's to do with raising fortifications. This sounds like the perfect job for Amiri. We won't do it just yet because we want to just make sure. A letter was delivered to the castle. Okay. And Jthal in fury. Right, we'll deal with the throne room situations first. She's back in 3 days, which means that she can be put to task dealing with the wind. I think. Was it the wind? Or was it the enchant? Was it nasty rumours? No, she's doing nasty rumours, I think. It's Bartholomew doing the wind, isn't it? Right, you go do the wind, mate. You go do the wind. We need to do this now. Oh. That's gone to the 1st of the 10th month. Is that a different one? It's quite a long way away. +3 to economy. Enchanted Wind. Every little bit helps. That's a Mary. That would be them two tied up. She's coming in. These two are done. Was it it wasn't a project, was it? 20 days. Nature curse. Trade agreement. Build temples. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so he's doing Enchanted Wind. Off he pops. She will come back and do that in 3 days' time. And then Mary will do that. 80% chance. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Right, okay. Letter for the ruler. What's this about? Someone's got a letter for me? Ooh. Oh, I know. Oh dear. So, who remembers this guy? He came to our land. We spoke to him once. His wares were crap. Apparently, Jathal is not happy with him and she's brought him in shackles before us. I hope you can half-blood otherwise. Have I told you the sad story of my death? It is sad most of all because I do not remember how my life ended. I wandered, exhausted, through the wastelands beyond the borders of Kyonine until I could barely see my path. I stopped to rest, or perhaps I lost consciousness. When I came to my senses, I heard the call of my goddess returning me from the dead. Was it poison, magic, illness? Whatever stole my life away, it left no trace. I thought this mystery would haunt me forever, but then I entered the shop of this half-blood, seeking some reminder of Kyonine, and what did I discover there? My very own dagger. Ooh. This dagger disappeared the same night I was taken by death. How could this half-blood have obtained it? Yes, Jathal, let the man speak, will you? Harping on. That is why, respecting your authority, I have brought this pathetic huckster here, rather than getting the truth out of him by my own methods. The half-elf rises to his feet and sighs. Thank you for allowing me to speak, Your Grace. The story is not very exciting. Certainly not as exciting as a tale of my drunken regatta within the eye of a Bendigo, but yesterday, north of the city, I stumbled upon a dead boar. There was no one around, but the dagger was protruding from the miserable beast's neck. I don't know why the owner would have left it in the carcass. Perhaps the beast escaped from the hunter, taking along the weapon that had injured it. So, I, inadvertently, decided to keep the item I'd found, thanking my luck, and never suspecting the price I'd pay for it. Ah, right. I see. And where exactly did you find this carcass and dagger, might I ask? In the vicinity of the old sycamore. Of course, I'm sure you know where that tree grows. I found the boar to the west of the sycamore in the direction of the Thorn River. Ah, yes. I see. Now, we don't like Jathal very much. It seems like our leader bears grudges for a long time. I mean, Harim, to be fair, we did kind of help Harim even though he did insult us. I mean, she's not done anything massively worse than Harim, to be fair. And we did help Harim out, but we were going in that direction, and he was a cleric, he was a healer, we needed a healer, so there was a bit of necessity there. Whereas Jathal, we don't need her services. She doesn't provide us with a service that we need. We've got healers, we've got damage dealers, we've got people that can hack and slash and take damage for us. No, I don't recall. I don't think we need services from you, actually. So, we're not going to help her. So how do we put it? How would Elquist put this? Would he tell her that we will investigate to placate her, or will he openly say, I don't want to waste my time on it? Yes. Thinking back to the time in Jamandi's banquet hall when she openly spoke out against us. What did she say? I can't remember, but it was condescending. Yes. About how the way we'd handled ourselves as we were escaping the place. And then she tottered off with Tartuccio. Yes. Yes, I remember it well. Having the audacity to do that while she was lying face down on the floor. Yes, what did she say? Something about a leader and our ability as a leader? Yes, at least we weren't unconscious at the time. Yes. Oh, sorry about that, Jay. I was just thinking, Ennio J. Thal, that I really am very busy person, ruling barony and all that, you know. Trying to ensure that the villagers are safe and making sure that the coffers are allowing us to expand these places so that we can take on more people into our ranks and keep them safe and secure from the badness out there, which I have seen with my own eyes. Many a monster and bandit out there await those poor people who are astray on the road. This is a place of safety for them should they wish to stumble upon it. Yes, and therefore as a result of all of that, I really don't have time to be dealing with people's personal problems, J. Thal. So if you wish to find out about this dagger of yours, I should suggest you look into it yourself. You are very attentive to the troubles and needs of your faithful companions. Very well. Let's not distract the Baron, Half-Blood. Let's go and talk somewhere alone. Yes, you go do that. You think I've got time to run around after some poxy dagger here? I don't care how you died. The sad thing is you're still here bothering me. Hello, Chandra. How are you doing? A letter from Brevoy, Your Grace, and Fredero Sinet, a paladin and mentor of the Order of the Eternal Rose, has come to your lands to retrieve your companion Valerie. Ha! Retrieve her? Like some gift? Some object? Some artifact? She's going nowhere, I'm afraid. Shellin. Well, it seems he's going on some sort of a pilgrimage, and he hopes his former disciple will come with him. It's a rather unexpected request, but you'll have to deal with it. Here is the letter from... don't you worry, Chandra, don't you worry. I shall deal with this situation. I'm not one for writing fancy letters, but hey, let me see here what's going on. Shellin's chosen. Well, we'll certainly be doing this one, because she ain't going anywhere. You'll really take my tank away from me. A message from Fredero. So close to Fedoran, that, isn't it? Sinet. The Paladin of Shellin insists that the Baron frees Valerie from any responsibilities and allows her to return. I wonder what Valerie thinks. Yeah. I wonder. P is for prosperity. Okay, so these things will naturally happen when we just expand our kingdom. I might look at them in more detail off camera. Right, we were going to speak with Valerie anyway. What did I say earlier? Oh, we've not spoken with Valerie yet. Well, now we have a perfect opportunity to speak with... Oh, she's right here. She's come to see us. Valerie. I know we haven't spoken for a while. Greetings, Valerie sighs. Everything is well, I hope. I am ready for new orders. Is there a letter to... Valerie! Sorry about that. We can't read. We can't read, Ollie. We're illiterate. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a rather long letter. Letter from Fredero Sinet. A faint, tangy smell. Right, I'm not going to read it all because my voice is beginning to crack and I'm eating. So read at your leisure, and I'll read it at mine. Okay, so basically they want her back. They think she made a grave mistake. She was youthful, foolish, and therefore we should release her from our service and send her to the trading post. Yeah, exactly. Right, well, we've not spoken with her. Well, before we hand over the letter, let's get to know our Valerie a little bit better. I mean, for God's sake, we've been travelling with her for how many weeks now? Yes, hello, Valerie. We've travelled, and yes, as much as you have been putting your life on the line for the entire part, I thought now would be a good time to chew the fat. You know. Tell me a bit about yourself. Jesus. Right, okay. This could be a long conversation. What exactly would you like to know? I was born to a noble family, though I didn't remain long on my family estate. My father sent me to the Order of the Eternal Rose, but I left once I realised that it didn't match my principles. So we're just kind of fishing for information here. So see how easy it will be to to deliver this letter and convince her that she's not going anywhere. By the sounds of it, she's convinced already. Ah, very good. Ah, I see. Yes, well, we'll forget her childhood for now. We're not bothered about childhoods. We're bothered about this Eternal Rose business. Yeah. Oh, why were you sent there, Valerie, if you don't mind me asking? Ah, as you can imagine, from my first days I was surrounded by crowds of servants and nannies who never stopped praising my heavenly beauty. The paladins of Shellin who used to visit our house echoed these praises. In the end, general consensus overwhelmed my father's better judgment. When I turned 6, I was brought to the church of Shellin and told that this would be my new home. Don't pity me, though, I beg of you. Many who hear this story immediately assume that my parents were cruel and had no love for their child. My parents had respect for me. They taught me something that has supported me all my life, a sense of self-esteem. Besides, they didn't abandon me. Once every 6 months, they would come and visit me at the Order of the Eternal Rose. We had some tea and then an hour to walk the garden. Then they would take their leave as etiquette demanded. Oh, they didn't abandon you? Once every 6 months? Bloody hell. Hello, Valerie. It's our bi-yearly tea visit. Oh, I see, yes. Well, very good. And what did they teach you there? A variety of things. Some of them appealed to me, others I simply couldn't accept. I enjoyed the physical activities and swordsmanship, but the arts, calligraphy, painting, poetry, and so many other ways to waste one's time. I guess that deep in my heart I always knew I'd never be a true paladin of Shellin. Wielding a sword always felt more natural to me than handling a paintbrush. Ah, right, yes. Well, why did you leave? Is that one of the reasons you just didn't get along very well with things? Because of my heavenly beauty. What? According to Shellin's laws, all art is sacred, whatever form it takes. Severe punishment awaits those who dare harm a painting, sculpture, or poem, no matter how worthless the drivel might be. My looks always attracted unwanted attention from the pilgrims and acolytes at the temple. I received my first poem dedicated to me when I was 9. The author was some wealthy geezer. And now, Valerie doesn't strike me as the kind of woman to say geezer. Some wealthy geezer. Valerie, are you feeling all right? It's a strange terminology you've just used there. Valerie's lips thinned in contempt, and that was only the beginning. Sculptures, pictures, poems, I was drowning in them. My admirers mobbed me, and I had to respectfully accept all their garbage. The clerics of the temple were magnanimous, for my suitors made generous offerings to the church. But one time, I just snapped. Some wealthy idiot has dedicated an extremely untalented poem to me, and he had the nerve to read it right to my face, holding my sleeve. The hour was late, and I was on my way to get some rest after a boring lesson on rhymes. I lost control and tore the poem up. Oh, she tore the poem up. Oh, hell, go, hell, Shellin, help us. Right in front of him, no less. Oh, Kurt Elk was... dramatic gasp. The Paladins wanted to impose some punishment upon me. I don't remember which one exactly. They wanted me to repent. Instead, I just gathered my things and left. Well, good grief. Their most heinous crime of the century. She tore a poem up. God. What did you do after you left the Order? Set off for Restov. I wanted to get as far away as possible from Shellin and the destiny everyone seemed to so ready to force upon me. Besides, the School of Swordsmanship in Restov has quite a decent reputation. Honestly, I was hoping for an opportunity to learn from the famous Aldori masters. Eventually it became clear that their technique wasn't a good fit for me. They teach to avoid impact, whereas I prefer to raise my shield. And raise it well you do. I hope you like the new flame shield I have bought you. The fact we've not used it yet, but we'll get there. But my abilities and skills, which I'd learned at the Order of the Eternal Rose, were enough to make the Sword Lords take an interest in me. They offered me a chance to join the mercenaries who serve the Sword Lords, and I accepted. Oh, well, that's a nice little bit of a backstory. Interesting stuff, interesting. It's nice to know where your companions have come from and what they have gone through, yes. I bet your beauty inspired many people. Okay, and let's not pry about that, because she doesn't sound like she's very best impressed, to be honest with you. Doesn't worship any god, who cares? And we like her etiquette and good manners. Of course we do. And we're not going to question why she follows our orders, because, hey, she follows them, so that's all we need to know. Right, that's enough chatting for now, then. So, handing over this letter. Yes, Valerie. Apparently, there's some Federo Senate. The name doesn't roll off the tongue, does it? Says I'm free to free you from service. And to return you to share. But given what you've just told me, am I to assume that this is something that is not going to happen? She looks at us, unblinking, whereas I'm blinking profusely. Her eyes darken with anger. Really? May I take a look at this letter? Of course, Valerie, of course. Take a look. Is that so? I see. My apologies, Elquist. I seem to have become the reason for this message and highly inappropriate demands it contains. Oh, I'm glad we're on the same hymn sheet. I know this person. Fredoro Sinnott is one of the mentors in the Order of the Eternal Rose. A true Paladin of Shellin, one of those who insist they are right till the very end. He kept saying louder than anyone that Shellin herself predetermined my fate, even when I was packing my things before I left. Looks like he never came to terms with me leaving, since he found me even here. The nerve. The mistake of leaving our ranks? Return to the path destined her by divine will? Since when does Fredoro fancy himself the personal harbinger of his precious Shellin? Oh, she's very angry. We like that. Enough. We must put an end to this. If Paladins of the Order of the Eternal Rose require another refusal, they shall get it. I'm going to the trading post with you to meet Fredoro. I serve you. It's as simple as that. It's my decision, and I'm not going to change it just because someone from my past thinks otherwise. Elquist is like, ooh, how we like to hear that. Oh, we like to hear. Well, Valerie, we shall head to Oleg's right now. Why dally and dither? This is a most important matter. Let's hope Jathar's not listening. Cast her aside. Right then. Let's go visit Oleg and Svetla. We could check in and make sure they're paying their taxes while we're there. Valerie smiles and faintly nods. Good. Let's go deal with this mess. Show the letter to Valerie. Meet Fredoro Sinnott with Valerie. Slight diversion. Right, let me get my bearings here. See what the best thing to do is. Okay. Jathal has been cast aside, and we've delivered that to the castle. Right, perfect. Apparently he's nice and stable. So 3 days. We could get to the trading post and back within 3 days. Or near enough. Doesn't have to be 3 days on the dot, does it? For her to do a nasty rumour. Yeah. Nasty rumour. Right, so we're a bit... Yeah, back, there and back in 3 days. Thereabouts. Let's get this done. Last task of the session. No. On the way back, last task of the session is Smolderburn, is it not? Oh, yes.
Follow my lead.
Mm-hmm. One day. Plus a rest. Perfect. Right, is he inside? Is he outside? Oh, look! New shield. Let's see how chirpy Oleg is nowadays. Is he going to greet us with a grunt? Ah! Very good. Very good. Look at that. He's talking to us nicely. Ah, how are things going at the trading post, Oleg? Business doing well? Why not ask again after your soldiers come back to collect more taxes? If there's anyone left to answer, that is. Oh, still bitter. Oh, that's a shame. It's a crying shame. What, they're outside? Outside where? Did I miss them? Oh, there! I just walked right past them. Sorry about that. Fredero's Synod, is it? I had some barren business to take care of inside there. Apologies. Right. How can I help you? Middle-aged man, polished, shiny armour, turning to Elquist. His beard and hair, impeccable, styled. Yes, well, seems very polite. Yeah. Piercing grey eyes watch attentively. Anyway, let's have a look at him. Oh, very good. Baron Elquist, what an honour to meet you in person. I am Fredoro Sinnott, a paladin of the most illustrious Shellin. From the Eternal Rose Order? Ah, there you are, Valerie. How many years has it been since we saw each other? I'm so happy that the years haven't erased the divine bliss written upon your radiant face. Greetings. I'm glad to see you in good health, Fredero. Ah, yes, yes. Now, death to Shelley's lapdogs, Jesus. Tell me, Fredero, confirm for me if you would, why exactly are you here, just so that I've got my facts straight? Looks right at us. As I mentioned in my letter, my goal is to return Valerie to Shellin's grace. Several years ago, a terrible mistake was made. She, whose fate was determined before she was born, decided to resist her calling. I would appeal to Valerie's mind and remind her of her duty. You speak as though I am incapable of understanding where my duties lie. You have given me much cause for doubt. Yes, yes. We're giving. I don't like this option, but I feel like this is the only option that's going to be enable us to progress. But where exactly are you planning to go? Should Valerie join your service? When Valerie joins my entourage, we will travel west to the borders of Pitax. There a new temple to my divine patron is being built, an architectural wonder, worthy of harbouring the very spirit of the Eternal Rose. One of the newer orders of Shellin will occupy the temple, the Order of Prisms. Their zeal in serving the goddess will be good for Valerie. She has much to unlearn if she expects to return to Shellin's favour and the respect of her brothers in faith. Oh, I'm so tired of orders from those I despise. I don't... Oh, we're going to have... I'm saying, this is the only one that's going to progress it unless we attack. So, Valerie, I shall give you time to speak alone with this fella. But if you do need my services, I shall just be sat by the fire inside the gates here. Just give me a call. I shall come running. Don't go, Your Grace. My intentions are known to all. Valerie, I have come to return you to our faith. Our. Now you imagine that not only do I want to serve Shellin, but now I have faith in her too? Oh, I don't recognize you, Valerie. What is this tone you address me with? I remember what politeness and respect you showed your elders. We held you up as an example for the other novices. I am only repaying your courtesy in kind, Fedoro. If you so easily ascribe to me thoughts and aspirations that I do not possess, then I can be as liberal a judge of your behaviour. No, we'll let them carry on. Watch your tongue. He's not said anything out of order just yet. Okay, keep quiet for now. My beautiful Valerie is rash as ever. I was hoping these intervening years you spent away from the order might have cooled your temper and brought you some wisdom about the mistakes you made as a novice. As for my return to the church, which you so bluntly insist upon, please, Fedoro, spare me your wordy speeches. The day I walked out the convent gates, I made a decision I am not going to change. I'm never returning to the Eternal Rose Order. I'm never going back to serving Shellin. Whatever nonsense you started with your letter, let's put an end to it once and for all. I don't believe my ears. I expected to see repentance, Valerie. Repentance for your foolish choices. Repentance for the pain you've caused your family and all those who relied on you. But instead, I see a proud renegade who dares to resist the will of the goddess and who would defy me. The one who laboured to bring you up and teach you. I have to admit, you're somewhat right. Shut up, Lindsay. Red spots start to appear on Valerie's cheeks. I am not in the least bit surprised by your words, Fedoro. You have always been deaf to anything that goes against your beliefs. I am not Shellin's chosen. I am not a god's toy created to entertain the whimsical goddess. I am not... Quiet! Quiet, before you bring her wrath upon you. How dare you, who is bestowed with celestial beauty, so insolently reject such gifts that others can only dream about? Your fate is already decided, laid out as a fine carpet before you. Enough! I didn't come here to listen to a spoiled child speaking out of turn, but only to bring you home. And I will take you by the ear and drag you all the way to the Order's convent, if that is what it takes. Now, here, Fedoro, just who do you think you are speaking with? One more word from you, and your head will be decorated. I've heard enough of this. Stay out of it, Elquist. Ooh! Fedoro might be crossing the boundaries of politeness, but no more than that. Stay your hand and allow me to finish. Ooh. Oh, fine, I was just offering my support, but if you wish to continue onwards, fine. I was just losing my temper there slightly. Oh, she's almost screaming. Bloody hell, what you call home, Fedoro, was my prison. My home is here, in these lands for which the Baron and I have fought and shed our blood. Here, beside the one I vowed to serve and whom I shan't leave until I die. Yeah, do you see that? Loyalty. Here in the stolen lands, where for the first time I can decide for myself where I belong and what I believe. Take your people, Fedora, or go back to the Eternal Rose Abbey. And if you've the nerve to claim I'm Shelling's chosen, well, know that your precious goddess should have chosen her trinkets more carefully. How dare you! Ah, well said, Valerie, well said. Ooh, he's got his hand is on his weapon here. If you insist on standing equal to Shelling's Paladin, answer for your words now. If you have a drop of dignity left, you won't deny me satisfaction. She's looking on fearlessly. Oh my God, a brawl outside the gates here. Oh, so now I'm suddenly an independent person in your eyes, finally. Well then, I shall agree to this duel with indescribable pleasure. Elquist, you shall be my second? What the hell's happened here? Don't be silly, Valerie. I'm not a duelist. Give this windbag a proper thrashing. I quite like this line. Give this windbag a proper thrashing. Yes, we shall say that. Proper English term. A chaotic neutral action, of course it is. It's a proper way to be chaotic. Yes, good old English banter. The second responsibilities include observing the fight, mediating in the duel, and should the circumstances require, declaring the final verdict. I think here is good enough. Step away, Elquist. I don't want to hit you by accident. Step back, people. We have a duel going on here. Let's see whether you've learned anything more than insolence from your mercenary friends. Are we actually in control of this or what? One of my squires will be my second. Would everyone please clear the dueling ground and do not interfere until the winner has been determined? Bloody hellfire, this is getting drama here. Okay, come on, crack on then. And go all night. This is Oleg. What are you doing here? Don't worry, good master. We'll settle our argument quickly and do no harm to your training post. Oleg, get back inside. What's wrong with you? So, Valerie, are you ready? I am, Fedora. Let your second start the countdown. Participants, please ready your weapons and assume your positions. 3, 2, oh my God! Well, we've got a tower shield, a flaming bastard sword, divine favour. Okay, let's go. Mutagen constitution. Let's have at you scoundrel. You can't hit her, trust me, mate. She's a beast. What did he just cast? Divine weapon bond. Oh my God. Right. Dazzling display. Intimidate check demoralizes. Can we not see his stats? No. Attack or dazzling display. Frighten. I'll try once. Intimidate check failed. Sunder armor. Oh. Did it work? Yes, it did. I just hit him.
Strike is won.
Oh my God, we can't hit him. Oh, this is not good. Right, how close are we to? We got to hit. He's got an outclass of 30. Okay, so that actually is not that far off passing. Oh, he's immune to shaken. I've got nothing that's reducing hit rate apart from fighting defensively, which will make us more prone to being hit. +2 dodge, -4 penalty to attack, but the crane style lessens that. That is just not happening, is it? But the game must know that she's not good at hitting, so how on earth are we supposed to combat this? And we can't do anything... Right, well, there's no point of doing turn-based, is there? Because it's pointless. We're just hacking and slashing each other. The longest duel in history. Exactly. What the hell? And this is her best weapon. Holy flip. I can't think of anything else. You can't, can you not? You can't give stuff in the middle of the fight, can you? Surely. She can't cast any scrolls. Like Divine Favor would help, or maybe maybe like this wand of what's it called? Wand of True Strike. But she's crap with wands. She can't. Can she actually even use a wand? Do we have a potion of True Strike? What kind of potions would make? Oh, about Alchemist Fire. She can't. She's not very good with potions. Bombs. Does reduced potion make her better to hit? +1 bonus to attack rolls. Reduced person. Shield of Faith, that gives us more AC. Bark, Skin, Blur, Aid. +1 morale bonus to attack rolls. So we can pop a potion of Aid and a potion of Reduced Person. That's +2 to hit. We're still an 18. Bloody hell. Heroism. +2 morale bonus. Morale bonus. That's +2. That's +1. That's +1. That's +4. And maybe a potion of Blur. No, we'll go with the Shield of Faith potion. Honourable Jewels. There's no honour here, my friends. Honour amongst thieves. Shield of Faith first. Heroism. Reduced person. Aid. Well, that went well. He still hit us. He still hit us. Right, go. Go. Go, 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 go. Still got to roll 20. She's got to roll 20, even with 11 modifiers. What a waste of all those potions. Should have calculated that before we used them. We can't hit him. Unless we crit and get lucky. Not anymore, she can't. I've used it. We could use potions to get our health back, but I can't really see the point. I want to know what happens if we lose this fight. Even with a 20, we only hit 11. No chance. He's healing himself! The cheater! How dare you! Oh dear. Oh, we've hit him again. Oh, he's healed again though. He keeps healing. Do we keep healing ourselves as well? I mean, how likely is it we're going to win this fight? I kind of feel like we're wasting potions here. It's a draw. Oh, we hit him again. But it is healing again. Oh shoot. Okay. I always feel like that's kind of geared to you losing on purpose. I mean, it is possible to defeat him, I would have thought maybe, but I mean, given his high AC and the fact that Valerie is renowned for not hitting very well, I almost feel like this is geared to you losing. Well, anyway, he steps back, probably looking proud as punch. You see, look like everything is in its place, doesn't it? Eh? You could be, however, insolent to whomever you wanted, as long as you were considered as a girl, Valerie. But now you'll have to answer for all the stupid things you said in pride or heated moments. I am satisfied with the outcome of this duel. Of course you are, you won. I see no reasons to linger here, upsetting the owners of this trading post and the Baron. With great sadness, I will continue my way without Valerie, who from now on has no right to return to the Order of the Eternal Rose due to her transgressions. Too much talk. Enough. Leave her. I will bother you no longer. My regards, Your Grace. Valerie, farewell. I mean, to be fair, we would have liked it for him to have been put in his place. But nonetheless... Dear gods, your face! Valerie! Has she been permanently scarred? Oh, she has! Oh! She's been permanently scarred! What? Is there something on my face? A little smudge. It's fine. Touches the wound. Oh. Oh. Let me try. So surely the healing elixirs. Tristan, come here. Tristan, do something here. She touches the wound again. Don't worry. It's nothing. I do not even feel any pain, only fatigue and embarrassment. Save your pity for someone who is truly wounded. And I just need to rest and wash myself clean after all these conversations about Shellin. And so she's now scarred for life. Oh my god. That animal, exactly. Our renowned 36 armor class warrior has been beaten by some upstart paladin of Shellin. Good gods. Right, okay, well, she's not 36, that's the potion. 32, I think she is. Okay, so there you go, folks. It's 10:30. We're going to take the liberty of resting at Oleg's for free, because we're the Baron and all that, and you know, continue to listen to him smart about paying us his taxes. And then what we'll do off camera is I'll return back. In fact, hang on a second. Bokken! Okay. He's coming soon. He's coming soon. So, yeah, Valerie has been, she's been relieved of her duties. So, that's good. At least she can step forward now without fear of any more issues. Yeah, so in the next session, I'll before I record the next session, I'll head back down to our, no. Shh. No, don't go anywhere, folks. I'm not ending the session right now. We've got some time left in our mute. Oh, 4 minutes of the... Okay, I'm going to try it anyway. Do you know what? We're going to quick save it. Smolderburn. I said I was going to kill Smolderburn, didn't I? Try killing Smolderburn. Did you see her stats? What's up with her stats? What's wrong with them? Her stats are beautiful. Their stats are what they should be, aren't they? Unless I've missed something. Right. Let's get this done. Let's see if we can do this. See if we can take care of this bloody skull. Let's just kill Valerie, send us packing. Yeah, charisma penalty is a mutagen. On Sycamore, let's go. Obviously, Valerie loses her mutagen now, but get out of my flipping way, you fools. You think I've got time to deal with some bandits or goblins? Yeah, I'm on the way to bigger things. This'll be fun. I think we should be able to do it now, to be honest with you. We can protect ourselves against electricity, which is a massive help. Or does he fire electricity? Or does he fire magic missiles? Does he?
Spot to rest.
Does he fire magic missiles? I can't remember what he fires now. What does he fire? Does he fire electricity damage? I think he does. Right, we should really rest because we're suffering penalties, but I'm not going to rest. I just want to try to see if we're going to get anywhere close. Really, more than anything. It's just a check. It's just a test. I mean, we'll cast a couple of cursory buffs, nothing major. Do that. Maybe we'll cast a mage armor on the dog. Wand of lead blades, no need for that. Why has it got 0 on them? Why does that say 0? Like a glitch. Just the one. Right, okay.
Focus on the goal.
Yeah, so we're not going to go full on buffing here, but just a couple of buffs just to make sure.
What troubles you?
Oh, that'll do. Just a little bit of just a little smattering. Where is it? Where is this smolder thing? Smouldering, burning thing. Well, where's Valerie? Why is Valerie so far away? Why is Elquist up there? Valerie's probably slow because of the shield.
Do not falter!
Come back. Dear. Dear me. Excuse me. Go. Oh, it's attacking Elquist. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, shooting kebabs. Can't hit us now. We're protected against electricity. Oh, yes! Ah. Lord Smolder who? Lord Smolder what? Oh, Smolder nothing! Oh, we've done it! Put this to bed. Probably get nothing useful. Oh, a diamond. Oh, a diamond. We get the knowledge of knowing we've defeated an arch nemesis. That's what we get. And that is worth more than any loot. Kind of. Right. I'm also aware, having watched a playthrough back, well behind where I currently am, that there is a couple of things that I've missed. There, look, an athletics check into an overgrown passage that leads to some loot. So while I'm here,
I'm listening.
it'd be rude not to deal with it. The loot's probably far too underleveled for us now, to be fair, but we'll do it anyway. So while I'm here, athletics. There we go.
All according to plan.
These little mites are guarding this chest here, and if we try to take it, they will get a bit. Oh, they get a bit unhappy.
They go down!
Yes, probably a little bit overkill, to be fair.
Would be nice.
I thought there was a dagger in here.
Think?
There is a dagger in here, which is quite significant because even though this is the first area we come across, Elquist still has not got a +1 dagger. Cold iron dagger. So it's a +1 dagger. It's cold iron. Oh, I thought it did some cold damage. No, it doesn't. It's just called a cold damage. Cold thingy. So in the main hand, a cold iron dagger +1. So there we go. 2 to 5 damage. Nice. His first specialist dagger and braces of armor, which are rubbish. I think you've already got some, haven't you? No, you don't. You can't use them. So there we go. A little cold iron. Diamonds are needed for spells. Yes, I believe so. How do we get out of here? Can we get out of here now? Kundio, get us out of here, mate. Oh, there you go. So yeah, finally got Elquist a new dagger. How long has it been? Can't believe he's not had a single dagger.
In due time.
Not even one to buy, not one to loot. We come back to an area that we've done right at the very start of the game and finally got something. Can you believe it? It's a good job we came back here, right? Right, so Old Sycamore we can put to bed now, and let's get ourselves back to Top Cliff, where we will sort out some more kingdom management stuff. And in the next session, which will be recorded, because I'm going to record a couple of sessions now for Monday and Tuesday while I'm in London, so on tomorrow's task, after watch the race, crack on with some a couple of hours worth of this off camera, give you something to watch while I'm away. But I'm going to head to the Lizard Folk village, do that, and then to Candlemere Tower and do that as well. And if we do both of those, we're between chapters, so one of two things. We can head to the Mud Bowl, we can either head down to this area here, which has been unexplored. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. But yeah. Well, one thing you can guarantee is we will be busy, because the life of a Baron is never a quiet one. So anyway, have a good weekend. Tomorrow I'll be streaming thingy. Outer Wilds. Hopefully to a finish. I'm ordering my capture card for my PlayStation 5 tomorrow, which will come the day after. So hopefully when I come back from London on Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, when I've recovered a little bit, I'm going to start recording some PlayStation stuff. So I've got a couple of things that I'm going to start doing. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. So stay tuned next week. There'll be some slight varieties on the channel rather than just this and Outer Wilds. But anyway, yes, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope to see you for the Outer Wilds tomorrow evening. And until next time, the Baron! We'll see you soon.